Hello, everyone. Welcome to the internet. The reason we're laughing is Gloria made the heck nightmare.
I did not.
To co-streams on twitch.tv/HelpActionNeeded and twitch.tv/glowpinkstah. Well, we will be doing a co-stream, a 3-week co-stream of the games Not Yet, Tell Them How It Ended, and Yours, Mine, Ours. Falling in love, breaking up, moving out, all things that we're going to be doing today. But hello, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Please let us know how levels are in the chat. If they're strange on either channel, that would be great for us to know because we're living on a dream right now.
Yep. Squidward on a chair.
I am Sean. You can find me all across the internet at HelpActionNeeded, and with me today is Gloria.
Hi, I'm Gloria, glowpinkstah, charmparty. I'm so excited to tell this story with Sean. I don't know how this is. I know how it's gonna go, but I don't know how we're gonna get there, and that's really exciting. And to tell such an intimate, sad story with Sean, about people falling in love and then breaking up, and it's gonna be really sad. I think is just really great to have a friend that you can trust to tell a story like this with. So I'm really excited for this. Yay!
Nice. Okay, well then, without taking too long, let's hop into the system.
Ooh!
So, a quick explanation for those in chat who maybe don't know the system. It is a degrading die system, so we're going to start with d12s and make our ways down to d4s. The point of the game is that by the end, these two characters will meet each other and maybe be in love. Who knows? But in order to get there, they have to keep not finding each other, hence the name Not Yet. We're going to be rolling dice, and depending on how far away we are is going to determine how the scene interacts. So if we share a number on our die, we defy fate, and the characters meet, and they get to be cute and happy, and ooh. If we're within a die or a number or two, then they can glimpse each other. They can see each other leaving the coffee shop. They can just miss each other on the train platform. If we are within 2 or 3, they'll see each other when they are leaving. So they don't really get to see each other on the train, but it's more like, oh, I think they maybe just got out of that taxi. I'm not entirely sure. If we're more than 4 apart, they don't know anything.
Nope.
They never see each other, and things are sad. There are also determination tags that we can use, which will determine parts of our scenes and let us do a couple things. We'll reveal those if and when they come up, as well as a token that will be being passed around that can be used to maybe make those dice a little bit closer just for the sake of having a nice narrative. But yeah, not many content warnings for this game that anyone would be aware of. It's a nice, lighthearted, let's fall in love sort of game.
This one is anyway.
This one is anyway. Gloria, do you want to introduce us to Dani?
Sure. Hi, I'm playing Dani, and she is a woman of Mexican Filipino descent. Surprise, surprise. She has round features. Surprise, surprise. And she works currently at a cat grooming salon and hopes to one day open up her own. And she just loves cats and loves really nice, fun things, and is very much somebody that is welcoming and open to hanging out with people, getting to know new people, stuff that is very opposite to me. But yeah, that's who she is. She's just very much a very happy, easygoing person. Again, not like me. But something is, I am gonna base this. I have thought about what my diary entries were like when I was in my early 20s, and I'm kind of basing her on myself from my the olden times. Yeah, she's in her early 20s, or in her 20s, and she looks like a fat Mexican Filipino woman. So there you go.
Nice. And I'll be playing Ian, Irish American, living his life. Happens to have recently graduated and is in a spot that is, everyone's kind of first out of college thing where they feel like they know what they're doing, but in reality, life is crumbling around them. He's having a very fun time. He's gonna do so normal. He's gonna be so fine and good, and it's gonna work out. He has a job in an employment district, not in like finance or marketing, but in like the people that help with finding other jobs. He's gonna do his life. Yeah. Well, shall we get started?
Sure.
Okay. I guess we would roll, but
So
are you spending your tag?
I am spending my tag immediately. So I have something called Destined. It is my determination tag. And when your fate die is a D12, you automatically match the number on your partner's die instead of rolling. So I've made it so that we are in the same place together already, because why not? Why not start actually meeting at the beginning of this? We can tell the story however, right? Let's just do it.
So I rolled a 7, so you got a 7.
I want to see what I get anyway. I got an 11, so never mind. But either way, we still meet. Haha.
And since you're the one spending your ability here, I'll let you set up the scene.
Cool. It is a late night. It is a Halloween party. It is so overwhelmingly crowded. There's a bunch of Halloween decorations, a lot of very tacky looking things, a lot of really scary looking things from Party City, all the jump scary things. Everyone's dressed in costumes. There's strobe lighting, there's RGB lights, there's alcohol, everyone's having a great time. And it's happening at Dani's friend's mom's house. And it was a very surprising invitation, but she ended up going anyway. And we currently see her just hanging out, floating from group to group, meeting new people, and just asking them how they know her friend, and asking them about their costumes, and everyone seems to be really excited. She is currently wearing I didn't think of her costume, but I'm gonna think of one right now. Her costume is going to be an inflatable T-Rex costume.
Okay. Yeah. Elsewhere in the same party, we would see Eoan talking with Chris, his college roommate, who is the friend of Dani's friend and is the reason they were both invited. They have on matching pirate costumes because they didn't know what to wear to a Halloween party, and it was the last remaining thing at Party City, as they never run out of pirate costumes. They're not as social as Dani is, going around seeing who everyone is, asking how they meet, but definitely like have a smile on his face as Eoan's looking around, enjoying like being in the world. Not something that he's been doing a lot of recently. And I think immediately notices Dani, not just because of the inflatable T-Rex costume, but also because of the energy she's bringing to trying to get everyone welcome and involved here. And would probably lock eyes across the party, as much as one can lock eyes in an inflatable T-Rex costume.
You can see her face. You don't see anything else but her face. And her arms are like flopping like this. And she looks over at you and your friend and just like, matching pirate costumes. Interesting. And she walks over to the two of you, and just says, she does a T-Rex noise. Hello.
Hi. Interesting way to greet people.
You've never been a T-Rex before?
I can solidly say I have never been a T-Rex before.
You should try it sometime. It is great. It's a great conversation starter. She takes a drink of her alcohol, but her arms are too short in the costume, but she's committing to the bit while keeping eyes locked with you.
How much of that have you spilled on yourself tonight?
I'm not This is my third cup and I haven't had anything to drink. I'm sober.
That's a really conflicting statement. Do you need someone to get you a water or something?
Yes, actually. Let's go. And then she turns her body and starts knocking everyone with her tail. And I think they head to the kitchen, where it's usually a bit quieter, I think. There's still a lot of people, but it's quieter.
Yeah. Name's Eoan, by the way.
Oh, I'm Dani. Dani the dinosaur.
It's cute. I'm wearing mine because they had it left at the store.
You didn't plan this?
I don't have a reason. No.
You're not Eoan the pirate?
Technically, yes, I am Eoan the pirate, but I'm not a pirate because I'm Eoan. Is that some historical pirate I should know about?
Yes. Have you heard of Victorian Place?
No. Tell me about it.
It's this incredible, like, you have to read the history books. But it's known for its eucalyptus and paprika plants. And also things like pineapples and hibiscus.
In like the Jamaicas, and it's named after Queen Victoria or something?
No, it's in London.
You didn't really go to any geography classes, did you?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say that the 3 drinks are starting to blur your thoughts on pineapples. Let me get you that water.
Okay.
And I'll come back with like a water bottle from the drink tray.
And then she takes it and again is trying to use her T-Rex arms to open it.
Have you... Honestly though, what is your success rate on anything in that costume? Dani the dinosaur.
I, Eoan the pirate, have successfully held 3 cups and this bottle of water. My success rate is 4 out of 4, 10 out of 10, 100%.
And how do you find your way here? What brings you to the party?
Surprisingly, this is my good friend's mom's house.
Okay. I was wondering how somebody our age could afford this house.
Yeah. You know, rich people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know why she's friends with me. I don't run in the same circles as her, but we get along, so it's nice. It's nice to meet new people and, you know.
Like one of those like childhood friend things, or...
Actually, we met in high school, and she's one of the... We didn't go to the same schools, but she went to one of the more, not expensive schools. She went to one of the more, I don't know what the words are. It's not a private school, but it's in the rich area. It was in a rich area. And I think we just met at a school function and we just clicked and yeah.
Nice. Well, lucky for...
Do you know her?
I know Chris, and Chris knows her.
Okay. Christina.
Yeah.
He knows Christina as well.
Yeah. So, I probably, because their names are Chris and Christina, they were forced together or something. I don't know.
Probably.
He just said, hey, there's a party tonight. You want to go? And I said, okay. And now I'm here.
I mean, I guess it would have been a bit nicer if the two of you did plan to wear the exact same costume. But
nicer how?
I don't know. Like, haven't you ever like planned costumes with your friends and then you go somewhere together and it's...
No. I can confidently say I have never worn a group costume before.
Well, next Halloween, you and I should dress up as Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
Is that an invitation to know you more before next Halloween?
Why not?
Okay. Well, what do you like to do?
What do I like to do? Well,
Yeah, that's the first step in getting to know people most of the time.
I love cats. I know that's a bold statement from someone dressed in an inflatable T-Rex costume, but I love cats, and I work at a cat grooming salon, and I hope to one day open my own. People are scared of them because they scratch a lot, but in all honesty, I don't mind getting mauled a bit. I don't mind if they're crawling all over me. It's fun. They're just little demons, and I love them.
And it's a cat grooming salon. Aren't cats notoriously like self-grooming?
Yes, that's what everyone thinks. So they groom themselves, right? But sometimes their fur gets matted. And they can't fix that themselves. That'll be a million hairballs happening for them. And then they could choke and then they could die. I want to prevent that. So what we can do is you bring them to the salon, we give them a brush out, we give them a nice shampoo. Sometimes they're a little bit scared, so you have to be really calm with them. But you can also trim the parts that are matted, and you have to be kind of firm with them, because if you're not, then it's just going to make it worse. You have to do it like ripping off a Band-Aid. But yes, they are self-grooming, but at times they need help. Some people do it because they want to have some weird aesthetic, but really it's just, let's just brush them and take care of them. And sometimes the owners can't cut their nails because the cats are a bit feisty. I've never really had that issue, but yes, that is my long-winded answer of do cats groom themselves? What do you
do? Work at a agency helping people get jobs. It's nothing exciting.
Oh.
But it's, hey, you didn't need to respond in that tone. I know I said it wasn't exciting, but you really locked that in so fast.
Look, everyone's got to do something, right? Everyone's got to have a job. Like, is this what you wanted to do your whole life?
No, but it's a good job to start getting paid and then figuring out from there what I want to do.
Not a big dreamer?
Nah. I mean, I don't know. I'm not really much of a planner. Like to see where things go. Like to see what happens.
I'm a planner.
And that doesn't surprise me.
No, and it doesn't
surprise me. You rhymed
your
costume. Well, not rhymed, but like you paired your costume with your name, but not the practical approach of wearing it, and you already work at the job that you hope to own one day, so it kind of tracks that you're a planner.
And it tracks that you don't know what you want to do with your life, but you're helping people figure things out for themselves. And I think that's very admirable.
Glad that it tracks after one conversation. Glad I'm able to put all over the world doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
I'm not one to judge. Sometimes, I mean, everyone judges a little bit, but I think that you are helping people figure things out for themselves while you're figuring things out for you. And I think, again, it takes a lot for somebody to be able to do that.
Yeah. Well, Danny the dinosaur, it was nice talking. But I'm head back, but I'll see you around. We gotta figure out our plans for Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, right?
Yes. And it was nice to meet you too, Ian the pirate. And she like turns away, hitting you with her tail, and just like prances into the room.
Yeah. Okay. Now we roll our d10s.
I feel so bad for them already, Sean.
I got a 1.
I got a 6.
Okay. So we are over 4 away, so we will not interact in any capacity in this scene.
Okay.
I'm going to say we're 4 months later, right at the end of January. Streets are coated in ice.
February. End of
3
Feb.
months away.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. I want it to be the end of January.
This is why they're breaking up. I'm just kidding.
The streets are coated in ice. The trees have a reflective mirror glaze on them from the storm that came down last night. It's early in the morning. And yeah, the world is just starting to wake up when Eoan is leaving the local coffee shop. He's started going there every day because he realized that living on a whim is not a great way to have structure as an adult, and so heads there every morning to have like a coffee, gets a pastry, reads for half an hour, and then heads to work after. It's really quiet in here today because nobody's here. It's not safe to be out on the roads. It's not a day a lot of people are heading out, but he still had to go to work because even in hazardous conditions, they don't close the office. So he looks around, finishes reading his chapter of Jurassic Park, and then goes to put his trays away, looking around, kind of just reflecting on the snow and seeing this pace at which it's coming down, seeing it nice and slow, knowing that like the moments like these aren't common. Not time where it's quiet. He's now very used to life being loud, with like the work in a call center with beeping and calls and stuff, having roommates. Nobody's like, people are always home. Nobody's ever quiet by himself. And so even though there's a small coffee shop jazz playing, he's really enjoying just existing and being to himself. And because of that, he's going to order a second pastry. He gets a chocolate croissant and a second espresso that he'll regret later, because having 2 espresso drinks and nothing to eat except for some baked goods will not be good in 3 hours when that's the only thing he feels in his blood. But for right now, he's enjoying the time he's created for himself and thinking back to just the thought he's had a couple times since October when he went home for holidays to visit his family. If everyone's like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What's your plan? What's the next step? And is just enjoying that no one's asking him that right now, and that no one's causing him to have to do anything or be anyone, and just lives to be himself. And after a bit, he walks over to put the tray away, says thank you to the hosts of the cafe baristas, and puts on his jacket. And as he puts it on, the copy of Jurassic Park falls out onto the floor underneath the chair he's sitting at, fastens his coat, puts on a scarf, even though he hates scarves, but it's really cold, and people tell him he should wear one if he's going to be an adult, so he feels like he has to start dressing like an adult. And then steps on out into the cold and starts walking to work.
Okay. So, on this cold, icy end of January time, about 4 doors down from this cafe is the cat grooming salon. Typically, they would close down, but Dani's refused to let this happen. There are cats that are being kept while people are away, and there was no way that she was going to not feed them. So as Eoan turns the corner, Dani is coming from the other end and is sliding, trying to keep her balance. She's not wearing the right boots for this, and she's holding on to the walls for her dear life to try and get to this. And she smells the coffee and goes, maybe I can get something. So she goes in and she brushes the frost off of her face because she was sweating so much trying to balance. And she looks around the room and is just trying to decide what she wants, and nearly trips over a book. And she picks it up, and it's this Jurassic Park book. And she said, "This was a novel?" And then she puts it in her bag, and then orders herself a mocha and a sausage roll. And as she's walking out, she remembers, okay, I was holding onto the walls while I was trying to get here, shoves the sausage roll into her pocket, and holds with her left hand her mocha, and is kind of laughing to herself as she's holding on to get into four shops away to get into this cat grooming salon. And she was just like thinking about Jurassic Park and how Halloween was a lot of fun, and that pirate guy, that one that went matching with his friend but didn't care to, I don't know, didn't do it on purpose. Just thinking about him and that conversation they had, and it makes her smile as she takes out the keys and opens the doors and goes about her day feeding all the cats. And that's her that day.
Okay. Our next one, our D8.
Okay.
And I'm going to spend my tag here, our bold. Come and find me. So we're going to lower both of our die to a D6.
Ooh!
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Please give me a middle number. Maybe.
A 1.
Okay, give me a 1. I got a 3.
Okay, so we're still within 2. So we will get to glimpse each other.
Okay.
But not hang out.
Why do you always roll 1s?
I don't know. So we'll say now it's midsummer. We'll say it's June. A good chunk of time has passed. He has gotten a new job. He is no longer a hiring agent at a temp agency. He is instead working at that cafe as a barista, which he took as a pay downgrade, but he enjoyed the atmosphere of it, and he liked being there. And he's also just started like working on a side project of like writing music for some people, doing like jingles, doing shows, doing little instrumental scorings. He met a guy when he was here, like one of the open mic nights, an acoustic guitar set came in and they got talking about music and got turned on to the idea of composing stuff. And he figured, you know what, I have a business degree. I could probably sell myself as a musician if I figure out what any of this means. And so, yeah, he's at work probably 4 o'clock on a Wednesday afternoon. The store's only open for another half hour. It's the end of a day and nobody goes for afternoon coffees, and so nobody's in here. He and his one coworker have just finished clearing up everything that needs to be cleaned up, have set everything for the morning shift to do their jobs. He doesn't actually know what the morning shift is like because he is not a morning person and has never worked the opening shift a day in his life, but he's perfectly fine doing all the cleaning and getting everything set up for the end shift. And yeah, with no one in here, has a lost and found sign on the wall from when he lost his copy of Jurassic Park and has never found it again. And he thought, hey, maybe someone will turn up with it one day. They've yet to, but maybe one day. And he's working, leaning over the counter, wearing a black shirt and a tightly pulled apron and black pants, and is just writing in a composition notebook some things he's working on, ideas he has. None of them are really going to turn into anything he thinks, but he figures it's better to get them all out and maybe one of them will be good than never put them out at all.
So, I think, are you standing in the cafe right now? Like you're standing, like you can
Like
see
behind the counter.
You can see
Yeah.
through the window. Okay. Then you will see. Well, here's what Dani's doing. She is walking the same route that she does every day. But I don't know how long he's been working there, but normally she's still in her cat grooming salon that she got a promotion at, and it's such a big promotion that the owners have decided to sell to her. So in a matter of months, she's gotten her dream job of owning a cat grooming salon. She's trying to pick out a new sign, so she had a meeting with someone a couple of blocks away about getting all of these new wonderful things for her cat grooming salon. And she takes forever to read books. She is walking past this cafe in the window, and not in the window. She's walking past the window, and in the window you can see a woman that looks an awfully lot like the girl at the Halloween party reading a book that has like the back cover of the Jurassic Park thing that you can see, just as she's walking. And she checks her reflection in the glass as she goes, and can clearly see herself. What's Ian doing?
Yeah, he'd be behind the counter, still leaning over and still writing out his notations. Probably by this point it's closer to closing, so puts it down, folds it up, puts it in like a bag behind the counter, and then starts organizing coffee cups, like making sure that all of the stems are out, making sure that everything looks presentable so that the first people to come in the morning have it all beautifully set up for however they need it to be. Would be passively looking around the place, probably like looks out at the windows, but like it's still really bright because it's the middle of the summer and the sun is up, so anything on the inside would catch a terrible glare for the outside, and so sees people walking by, but nobody stands out to him. And he goes about finishing up his job, and when he's done, goes and locks the store, closes it up, and heads home.
I would like to say that as they've passed the windows and you see this person reading a book and there's a glare, there's like a weird, it wouldn't be weird or awkward for Dani, but she'll like wave at the people inside just to say hello. And I don't know if Ian would have felt any way about that, but that's what she would have done and just kept walking past.
Okay.
Continue working.
Yep, per the rules of the game, we don't notice each other.
Yeah.
As you wave.
Damn.
Sees a shadow wave and thinks, okay, cool.
Yep. Just sees some silhouette through her reflection.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! What are we rolling now?
Next die. Still a d6.
Okay.
And with that token, you can adjust the die roll by like 1 or 2. So if you really want us to, if we're within 2 of each other, you can add or subtract 2 to your die if you really want us to meet. So I got a 4.
I got a 3.
So if you wanted, you could change your 3 to a 4. Or we could keep it at 3 and they just don't meet up yet.
I want them to meet. I want them to meet again.
Okay. Then in this case, you will set up the scene.
Yes! I was hoping this would happen. Okay, so I was thinking about this and I didn't tell you because I hoped that I would get a lower roll. Speed dating. Dani has decided one day that she just didn't, it's September. and it's now getting close to cozy times. And she's thinking about how it would be really nice to meet someone and snuggle with the cats once in a while, but also like help her brush their fur, but also like it is getting cozier and she would love to snuggle someone during the burr months. And she's decided to go speed dating, and every single person she's met, and she's there have been a few duds. Like, she can't deny that there have been a few duds. People constantly talking about themselves, never asking her a single question, going off about their cars and their sports ball, and never really showing any interest in anything she does. So there have been times where she's just reading this book because she's on page 100 out of 500. She's a slow reader.
And I think this meeting is probably happening at like a community center of some kind.
Yeah.
And from one of the like upper floors where they have the library, let's put it in the library.
Sure.
Instead of a community center. So from one of the upper floors of the library, you see Ian's like reading up on some stuff. He's researching just things. He likes to learn. He likes to keep his mind active. He lost his book and he's yet to be able to turn it in. And so he's not letting himself check out books until he can pay off the tab on that one.
It's probably like $5.
It is, but it's the spirit of it. And he heads downstairs, not intending to go to the speed dating event. It just happens to be on the same night. And I think Dani would see Ian walking down the stairs before he noticed anyone.
Dani looks up while this guy is talking about monster truck rallies. And she looks up and spots a guy who looks really similar to the pirate man. And she'll just be like, 1 second, and then she'll just wave the book in the air. Hey, do I know you?
Do you imagine you're in the center of the room or towards an edge?
Nah, she's in the center.
I think coming down the stairs, he at first doesn't think he's the one being talked to, and then
Pirate
on
boy!
like the second call, looks over, sees you flailing a book, hears Pirate Boy, and like cocks his head a little bit. And then you would see him smile and laugh, and like he kind of does a head jerk to like the bottom of the stairs, like, I'll meet you down there. As he heads down to meet up with you at the base of this staircase.
She like gets really excited because he's popped into her mind. Every time she picks up this book to read 3 pages and then fall asleep, she'll be like, haha, wouldn't it be really funny if I ran into that guy again? Like, Halloween's around the corner. And she scrambles, packs all of her things, doesn't even bother saying bye to anyone, and just scrambles to meet this guy. Hi.
Hi, dinosaur girl.
Pirate boy. You dating anyone?
No.
I'm talking about the speed daters, by the way. I'm not trying to dive into your love life.
See, I kind of assumed, but then you really doubled down on it, and now it feels like that is exactly what you're trying to do.
See if you're dating someone. I could just ask you.
That is kind of the implication.
You seeing anyone?
did. You did straight up ask me, and the answer is still no.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I was just upstairs, reading.
What are you
hanging
reading?
out.
I'm reading too. It's kind of long.
Looks at the book. Interesting choice. What made you pick that one?
I tripped over it. And Yeah, it was just in a cafe like a few months ago, and I was kind of panicking. I was trying to get to work, and um I just picked it up, and I really wanted to have my sausage roll while it was hot, and I had my mocha, and it was a really icy day. So like I just put it in my bag and I left. I didn't really think about it.
Fascinating. Can I check it for a second?
Sure. Passes it to you.
Opens to the front page where it says property of library and the checkout date of when he checked it out. Hey, did you read a lot?
Yeah. I've read this book a lot.
Did it maybe dawn on you that this was missing from a library?
It's so old. Would
Books
they
can't be
care?
old?
I mean, there's like 18 movies based on this.
Yeah, but it's like the book is different.
How? More dinosaurs?
No, it's like I don't know. What else have you read Dracula?
I have not, but I've seen the movie and Nosferatu.
Okay. Have you read any book that's also a movie?
Yes. I've read all of True Blood. I've also read, I know that's a TV show. I've also read Twilight. I've also read Hunger Games.
Okay. So you know how in the Hunger Games there's a lot of scenes that didn't make it into the movie and the pacing's different?
Yeah.
Well, that happens with like kind of every book. And so there's a lot of things in here that aren't in the movie.
Okay.
And so I don't know, it's different. And yeah, there aren't 15 books and a spin-off comic series. I guess that's the equivalent of a TV show.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't know. It's nice to like, I don't know, when you watch a movie, it's like they're doing the work for you. When you're reading it, it's like, oh, you get to make the pictures in your mind. The characters can look like whatever you want. The dinosaurs can look like whatever they want. And I don't know.
Yeah. And
anyway, can I have that back?
Oh, sure. Yeah. If you, I mean, I guess I know how it ends. But it was fine.
Did you want to finish reading it?
No. I to be honest,
I'm only asking because I need to pay a late fee on it.
Oh.
And if you want it, we can check it back out again. I just want to stop being charged for every week it's late. We're almost to the price of the book, at which point they just sell it to you because they lost it and have to buy a new one.
Well, why don't we go
but
buy
if
the
I
book?
could save $5. Okay.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Because it's like 9 p.m.
Yeah, we should still turn this one in.
Was it checked out from here?
Yeah, that's why it has the library's name on it.
I thought this was the community center library. I thought it was different to a regular library.
Uh-huh. So I take it you're not dating anyone?
No. I am, I think I told you that I recently, well, not recently, it was like a year ago, but I worked at a cat grooming salon and the owner sold it to me a couple of months ago.
Oh.
So now I own it. So I've just been really busy and it's been hard to meet people, which is why I'm here. But in all honesty, it just, everyone's been really boring. And I like to say that I can get along with anyone, but there's only so much listening
you made
I can
an
do.
impression. Confident girl about cats that spills drinks and claims she doesn't while wearing a dinosaur costume.
I made an impression on you?
It was memorable. You existed in my mind. We were supposed to meet up for Halloween, but then you never contacted me, so I didn't know how we were supposed to do that.
And yeah, I guess we didn't really exchange any details, did we?
No.
Okay.
But it was, I don't know, in my head it was far easier for you to ask Christina for Chris's number than for me to ask Chris for Christina's random friend's number.
Yeah, but also I kind of stopped talking to Christina. She just sort of became overbearing, and it was like she really needed more from me, and I just couldn't. I had to put myself first, and she didn't really. Basically, she was trying to buy my friendship, and it was kind of really sad to see. But anyway, like, hey, what can we do?
Yeah. Independence in relationships and friendships are great.
Yeah,
Like, people shouldn't be like attached to each other. They should be like, this is my life, this is your life,
absolutely.
this is where our lives over touch each other, and that's all.
Yeah, I like when I get to have my own time. It just would be really nice if I got to actually share some of my time with someone, which is why I'm here, and it's just not been exciting. But
Yeah.
you did promise that we would dress up as Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy this year, so how lucky.
Promise is a strong term.
No,
I think
clearly remember you saying, I vow on one knee to be the best Barnacle Boy to your Mermaid Man. I remember it very clearly as you opened this bottle of water for me that I still couldn't drink.
So I'm glad that one detail about that was remembered correctly. Which actually, no, none were, because you opened that bottle of water yourself in an effort to show me that you knew what you were doing. So
Yeah.
I'm glad that no capacity of that memory has held true. But yeah, still have never done a group costume.
We could this year.
We could. But I think first we have to go buy a book tomorrow or something, right?
I think so. I would love to meet you there.
Okay.
Which one are we going to?
Yeah.
You choose.
Okay. Do you know the one on Central Street?
Yes.
The one that's like 10 minutes from, I imagine, your cat cafe?
It's a cat grooming salon. But I
Right.
should turn it into a cafe. I could do both.
Yeah, I don't know if you could. I don't know a lot about the cat community in general. I feel like if I was having a coffee and I heard cats screaming in the background because they were mad that they were being cleaned, that would be upsetting to me.
It's soundproof.
I feel like that's worse, you know?
I don't know, because
I feel like the soundproofing implies that you know the cats are going to have a bad time, and so you're preemptively making it more comfortable for the humans that are taking their cats to be taken care of because they won't do it themselves.
I mean,
And therefore, it's like
it's
you make
also
the people feel
because-
better by hurting the cats.
no, not at all. It is very much like the machinery is really loud. So, like,
And
the
aren't
blow
they like
dryers,
extremely sensitive to loud noise?
They are. So they have these things called happy hoodies, and you put them over their ears, and they look like, you know, like when a dog has a shower and it just looks like it's like half of what it used to be because its fur's all wet. Cats are like a quarter of the size that they are, and it's really cute to see them with the little hoods on because their ears are just flat. And yeah, so I get that. I kind of soundproof some areas because it just makes it a bit easier for them, especially if some of them are in like the kennels. I wish that they could just roam around all night, but cats are cats, so
yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, a decent amount, 10 minutes away from your cat grooming salon, not your cat cafe.
Okay. What are you doing now? I forgot to ask. I'm sorry. I know that we're about to leave, but
no, we can walk out
sure.
and talk if you want.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, working at, funnily enough, the cafe, probably not that far from your salon now that I think about it, because I'm pretty sure you're the only cat grooming salon in the entire district.
Do you work at the place where I picked up this book?
Probably. That's probably how you stole the book from me.
I found it. I tripped over it.
tripped over it.
Yeah.
Also, that was quite literally 9 months ago, and you're on page 100?
I read very slowly. I try really hard. Sometimes a book will grab me, other times they won't. This one's like just too long in parts. I don't need 500 descriptions of fossils, but I tried. And if I'm being honest, it brought back nice memories
Of the movie?
of the first time we met.
Okay.
Just,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wouldn't have thought the connection would have been there. Not between us, between the book and I.
Well, I was there
clarify.
wearing a dinosaur costume.
Dinosaur costume.
That was the
Yeah.
last, and it wasn't that far. It was like maybe 3 months or something after that. So,
Yeah.
my brain works that way. You can name anything and I'll link it back to something fun or a nice memory. I mean, you don't have to do it right now.
A sashimi roll.
What?
A sushimi roll.
A sashimi. Okay. Well, a couple of weeks ago, I went to a sushi place where it was one of those never-ending plates, and then somebody was there talking to their kid that was playing with a dinosaur toy, and that dinosaur toy reminded me immediately, once again, of my Halloween costume because it was really nice and really fun, and then it reminded me of you. I may have thought about you a couple of times.
Yeah, I'm sensing that. Okay. Cool. I'll see you tomorrow then.
Okay, see you tomorrow.
Okay.
She just walks away.
Yeah.
Oh my
D4.
God. No.
Yeah.
What is this? Is this a number? It's not a number. Oh, it is a number. It's a 2.
Oh, mine's a 4.
Ugh.
So you set up the scene.
Okay. It's the day after. She's waiting as soon as she's waiting. She realizes that neither of them set a time. So she's waiting. As soon as it opens in the little cafe area near the front where the cashiers are, just hoping that Eoan shows up. And she waits for a few hours, goes through all the different aisles, goes to the young adult ones, goes through like the supernatural ones, the horror section, and the horoscope section, skims through it and thinks, I wonder when his birthday is. I wonder if we'd be compatible. And puts the book down and starts to feel bad that she's wasting and taking up space in this cafe or this bookstore. She's on her laptop, like just searching Eoan Pirate Boy on Facebook, and is just hoping that he'll show up, hoping that she'll find anything to do with him, but no luck. And she just starts to feel a bit sad, and packs up and walks out.
And as you're walking out at like 4:35, as soon as he could get there after his shift ended, you'd see Eoan like running across town because they didn't set a time. And it's a 10-minute walk from work, and they probably should have just said, we'll head over after work together, but they didn't talk about each other's work schedules, and they didn't really figure out any plans. But Eoan runs up and gets to the store probably right as Dani like turns to go off the street. And he runs to the corner to try and catch her, but the city is a grid system, and there's a lot of ways to turn to get home, and he doesn't know which way you turned, and he doesn't know. He could run and try and get there, but by the time he gets there, you could have turned again, and then again, and it's crazy how one missed street can make it so hard to find someone. So he thinks to himself, maybe she had to check in on something at the store and she'll be back. And so he goes inside. And yeah, he goes to the fiction section and finds 2 copies of Jurassic Park, since it seems neither of them got to finish it, and he buys them. And then he goes and sits at the front of the store waiting, with like a really bad coffee in hand that they make in-house here that they say is quality, but everyone knows it's not worth anything, but it's something to drink. And he's sitting there waiting and remembers your joke about only getting 100 pages in, and so just kind of looks to see how far you made it, so that if you come back, they have something immediately to discuss about that's not, oh, sorry, we missed each other, because that's a really awkward and uncomfortable starting point. And waits like 10 minutes, and then jumps to the page that he was on later in the book, waits another 10 minutes, sees that no one's really coming, heads over to the cafe area to see if maybe anyone knows you, because it's not that big of a town, and he knows some of the people here well enough, but people know, like, oh, yeah, the lady that works with cats, yeah, she was in here earlier, but no idea where she's at now. And after waiting another 10 minutes, realizes that they missed their date. And so he puts both copies in his bag and heads home.
Oh, now what?
Now we go to our final scene.
What happens in our final scene, Sean? Explain it for the people that don't know.
In our final scene, they are destined to meet. They are going to end up together. And we'll roll a d4 to see where at.
Okay. I rolled a 2 again. I don't know if that matters. I don't think I should
It
be
doesn't.
rolling. Okay.
No. So they can meet wherever, but we're going to have it be somewhere related to one of their childhoods.
Okay.
So would
Make it
you like
yours.
to build the scene?
No, you do it.
If it's his, I think then we'll be at the Museum of Natural History.
Okay.
Where it's like, I think at this point we've missed Halloween.
Yeah.
I think we're back to probably like right around Christmas time. He's here because every year they put up a Christmas light trees, like if we're from around the Chicago area, the Christmas trees from around the world at Museum of Science and Industry, one of those events. And he's there. He likes to see the trees. He likes to see the lights and the decorations. But he's also realizing that, like, he's really bad at talking to people. Like, he doesn't have anyone here that he's spending the holidays with. He's gonna head home in a couple of days, but in the town, like, he has the people he lives with, but he doesn't really consider them close friends. He has Chris, but like Chris is moving on in his part of the world doing his thing. He has the girl that he keeps running into but never actually talking to or figuring out how to communicate with the other. And so on just a day that he has off, he heads to the Natural History Museum to be around pretty lights and not be alone.
Dani's essentially done the same thing. She lives by herself and has grown up in this town, this city, wherever the hell they are, but is so busy that it's hard for her to keep friendships And her family understands that she is the way that she is, and that she's always going to put her work first. It's something she's worked for a very long time. And yeah, nothing really is going to change in that way, but this means that she's alone a lot of the time. And she saw that there's an exhibit going on that they've at the museum, and they've brought in like a full fossilized T-Rex dinosaur that they're displaying in the center of the museum. And she smiles to herself as she sees this and hopes that she'll run into Eoan. So she puts on a nice cozy winter outfit, and brings her book bag with her, like scarves upon scarves because it's cold out. And she makes her way to the museum. Like, she looks like she's wearing like 50 layers. And her cheeks are rosy, and she's got it's really warm inside the museum, but she's decided to keep everything on. And she walks to the center of this museum and looks up at this giant display and is in awe at what she sees. And I think maybe you would notice as you're walking around, this person's so bundled up, who's about the same height as the girl that you've just been running into.
I think from the balcony above again, where because the Christmas trees are up on the top level, the dinosaur display is down in the middle, so you can just see like down into the dinosaur, and seeing you waddle in your 80 layers, sees you down there and doesn't know if it's who he thinks he is, but figures there's a dinosaur exhibit, this isn't going to be the weirdest thing if it's not you, and just yells, "Hey, dinosaur girl."
She like Batman turns. She does that, but up the way.
Hey.
And she's like shocked. And this is probably the first time since you've met her, those two moments where she's like at a loss for words. And she's like, "Come down here.
You know the heat's on, right?" Shouting like over the banisters still.
I'm very warm.
Why don't you go to coat check?
I can't trust them. They might give out one of my coats.
I don't think so. But okay. Hold on. I'll be right down.
Okay.
And he runs to the escalators to take them down to the front where the dinosaur exhibit would be.
She is so, she is remembering how she felt in September. And as she waits for him, she's like trying not to blush. She's trying to keep it together, but is sweating because she's feeling really shy all of a sudden. Didn't think this plan would work, not in a million years. And she just like turns to where you probably are.
As he like scrambles down, you'll see him reaching into his bag and pulls out one of the two copies that he bought. It's untouched except for the fact he has his phone number written on the inside cover. And he's like, "Hey, you were leaving when I got there the other day. And by the time I tried to find you, you had already turned the corner and I didn't know where you went. So I've been carrying this with me ever since with my phone number in it, so that if I lost it and you somehow found it again, or I found you, I could give you my number because we're really bad at doing that. It's good to see you.
I think she looks down at this book and the lovely gesture, and just takes the book and like throws her arms around you and gives you a big, like very warm hug.
Hi. And like hugs the padding back around you.
I waited 4 hours and I realized, like you said, neither of us said what time. And I guess I could have come by the cafe, but I didn't know if you didn't want to see me. I didn't know if...
So if you waited 4 hours, bold choice to go somewhere at noon on a Thursday. I'm just saying.
I had someone watching the cats. It's fine. Okay, I'll admit.
What are the hours that you run your business from?
All hours of the day. All hours. It's a very demanding job. You'd be surprised how many people want their cats groomed. But I'm just gonna admit that when we met at the speed dating.
Well, you were at speed dating. I was at the library that you stole me from.
Either way, we met at the speed dating. I was really... This is going to sound really weird.
Okay.
But you've been on my mind all year. And I can't stop thinking about you. I came here when I saw that there was an exhibit of this giant T-Rex. And I thought, hey, what if he's there? What if he shows up? And you're here. And then you brought this book. And she's holding it close to her chest. You can hear the layers of her jacket's like creaking. And she just looks up at you and she's clearly blushing. And it's not just that she's sweaty in her 50 layers. It's because of Eoan.
For someone that doesn't read a lot, you really like fairy tales, don't you?
I am a dreamer.
So you said.
I have been told to come down from my fairy tale world once or twice in my life. This is, I don't know how you feel though. How do you feel?
I've been carrying a book around for 3 months, hoping that I would run into you to give you a book. So I'm pretty happy to see you again.
She hugs you again and then kisses him on the cheek.
Oh. Thanks.
Thanks. Sorry, was that too
much? No. Unexpected. Also, I really do think you should go to the coat check. I think you're gonna overheat and pass out if you keep wearing 50 layers inside.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. I also don't know if you're gonna need to get 50 different tickets, or if you can walk up and give them all of your layers and say, hey, this bulk order is for me. I don't know what they do in this situation.
I hope they have enough hangers. And she starts taking off the jackets upon jackets and is holding them like this, gussing them into her arms. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm gonna be right here so you don't somehow go somewhere else at the wrong time. I'm literally not gonna move.
Okay, I'm going to keep this book on me at all times. And she's tucked it under her chin as she's carrying these things.
Do you want help carrying them?
No, I got it. And then you just see her prance away and then comes back 5 minutes later and she's wearing underneath all of this. She's got like combat boots on. She's wearing the correct boots for an icy day. And is wearing a really pretty red dress with long sleeves. And she's taken off her beanie and her hair's a bit matted, but she styled it really nice for the day. And she just comes back to you smiling, blushing, with the book in her hand and her book bag as well.
Well, yeah, I didn't come here with the dinosaurs hoping that I would see you. It's nice that I saw you. I came to look at the trees. Do you want to look at the trees?
Yeah, we can look at the trees.
Did you have something else you wanted to look at? I have all day. If you want to spend, we could be at the museum all day together, you and me. We could do that.
So the kiss on the cheek wasn't too much?
It was forward. It wasn't too much.
I have that problem.
Yeah. Not yeah, as in I agree you have that problem. Yeah, as in that it tracks with everything I've seen about you in every interaction we've had.
I do have my head in the clouds. I thought it was the right time. So sorry. But I would love to look around this museum with you, look at the trees, and yeah, that'd be nice. I haven't had a tree in my house for so long, so.
Is it because if you had cats, they would tear it down and break it?
No, the good thing is I have trained my cats. You'd be surprised. They do not jump on things. I'm very proud of that, actually.
I really thought you were going to say the good thing is I don't have any cats and thought it was going to be like a work-life separation thing.
Absolutely not. Cats are my everything.
Fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cool. Do you have a favorite exhibit or anything? I've never been here before. I just saw that they were having a light exhibit and wanted to check it out. My family and I always look at them, but my flight's on the 23rd this year, and so I'm not going to be in home in time to do it. So I thought I'd go do it myself.
Oh, I mean, I am more of I'll look at a plaque and then sit down on a bench while my pals look at everything. Because I do like and enjoy history. But I like to be where it's happened. You know what I mean? I like to be in the places of the things and the origins. Like, have you ever, I don't know, I've only gone to a couple of historical cities, but I don't have a favorite thing in a museum. I do like to look at everything and then sit on a bench and then, you know, but I would love to look at these lights with you. I love this time of year, and I love, I just like quality time with people that I enjoy.
Oh, well. Let's make some of that then.
Okay.
Yeah. And he probably like leads you back to where he was when he shouted over the banister at you. I liked this one. It's all white. Not the leaves, you can see the leaves, but like I like white lights, and this it has snowflakes and white lights, and there's no color on it, which isn't, like, color is not a bad thing, but when it's decorations, I like it to look clean, and this one's really clean.
These lights are kind of cold. Do you like warm lights at all? Like, I'm more of a warm light or really festive kind of girly.
I'm fine with anything as long as it doesn't look like a child was given a box of crayons and told to have fun. Are you a child has box of crayons told to have fun sort of person?
I am an adult who was given a box of crayons. I would say that I can at least draw on the lines. Yeah, but I don't know. I do feel like,
hey. As you said, a bit ago, everyone judges sometimes. So...
That was a year ago.
And I remember because it was very harsh when all I was saying was that I had a nice Halloween costume and that it wasn't as perfectly prepared as yours and that I had a job and you said, well, anyway.
I didn't say it like that. I'm sure I didn't. I don't think that was...
I think you did, but I'm not upset about it. It was... And hey, don't work there anymore. I mean, I told you that already.
Oh yeah,
you know
you're
I
at the
don't work there
cafe now.
anymore. But yeah, we talked about that the day before. We didn't run into each other. Your eyes look nice in the light.
She's so quiet right now and looking down at her shoes. Her combat boots. She like is so awkwardly putting her hand out, trying to grab yours while not making eye contact. And she's like stumbling.
Seeing that happen, he's gonna like slowly keep moving his hand back. Not in a like, I'm not like, I don't want to touch, in a oop, oop, like very fun, like, how long will it take you to make a step forward to do it sort of way.
She just keeps following, thinking that she's closer every time, and then stumbles forward.
When
go ahead.
I think as soon as you stumble, his hand is right there, like catches you as you fall forward. You can't be falling for me that fast. I mean, I know you've been falling for me for a year and a half, but that was literal minutes.
You think so highly of yourself, don't you? And she's like not making eye contact still. You think you're so special.
I think I have demonstrated several times that I have no thoughts on myself or any course of action or plans. I think it's just really cute that you're nervous.
I will say I don't often get this way. I'm very sure of myself. I'm very sure of what I want and how I do things. But I just really felt like we connected last Halloween. I really do. And
yeah,
like I said, been on my mind, and I don't have to be shy about that part because you were carrying a book for 3 months hoping that you would see me again. So
yeah, it's not often someone you've run into once finds you 11 months later and says, you've been living in my mind rent-free for almost a year, and then stands you up for a date that they set. And hey, we know it's both of our faults, but who goes at noon on a work day?
I do. I did. I thought you would be there. And
hey, we're both here now, and so it's okay. And you have the book that you were supposed to buy that day.
Do you have a pen?
And it's a limited edition copy because it has my phone number in it. Yeah.
Do you also have a phone? What year is it? Is it now year?
Here's the pen.
Okay, thank you for this pen. She pulls she like is holding your hand, but like not in a intimate, but is like holding your hand and like pulls the sleeve up of your forearm and then just writes in really big, like you've given her a Sharpie and she's writing her number in really big block numbers. I don't ever want you to wash this arm so that, I mean, you can, but
I plan to.
Yeah, I mean, look, hygiene's important, but I think that like, I'm writing it gigantic so that you'll call me if I lose this book somehow. I want you to at least have my number.
So great idea, terrible execution. One, I already said that we were hoping to spend the day with you here, and we're both wearing really heavy sweaters, and it's gonna bleed. it's gonna bleed. And 2, I gave you my number, so why don't you just text me and then I'll have your number.
Because you make me nervous. I'm really shy right now. Like I said, I'm very sure of myself as a person. But there's just something about you that is different. And maybe it was the really goofy pirate costume. And maybe it was the fact that we met at speed dating, despite what you say. You were there too. And it's the fact that you brought this book for me.
Yeah.
People would say these are bare minimum things. Maybe not even that. But look.
Hey, compared to the guys that you were talking to at speed dating who talked about, and I will try to quote, sports ball and monster truck rally, sounds like someone that's simply trying to talk to you is more than the bare minimum.
I think we could all do with a bit more than bare minimum. I think... What do you think of this tree here? And it's covered in tinsel and you can barely see the lights.
I think that people that care about that sort of thing think it's beautiful.
Ian. It's pronounced Ian. I just saw chat. So you don't like over the top, fun, whimsical things. You like clean everything.
I think there's a way to do it that doesn't look like a 5-year-old was handed a pack of tinsel and a bomb and said, do what you want. However, I think that there is a lot people can learn from each other. And one of that might be having a little bit of ugliness on a tree if it makes the people you're with happy.
Hear me out. I'm not going home for the holidays because I'm working. And I'm pet sitting. What if we brought out my tree and I decorated one side and you decorated the other, and then we could see that the way I do it is absolutely fine and that you could use more whimsy in your life?
And if my side is really well decorated and looks great, are you going to mess it up as soon as I leave?
No.
I don't know if I believe you, but I guess the only way to check is to come back the next day.
I think so.
Yeah.
And then you can...
Also, don't you live in this town?
Yeah, but my family... It takes a while to get to them still.
Okay.
It takes a while to... It's like 15 bus journeys and I drive, but you know, I'm really into my work and I'm not gonna... I might stop by. Look, I was just trying to... It was my way of saying I would like to spend time with you. Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, I did have a couple exhibits I actually wanted to see. So if you want, I can look at them and you can sit on a bench looking at me looking at them.
I will actually engage and look at the plaques.
Okay.
I can do that.
Well, then how about you pick which one we start with?
What are my options?
I mean, I've never been here before, so really any of them, but there's...
The weapons room is great.
Yeah, let's go to weapons.
The weapons room is so
Swords
good.
are cool.
It has a full samurai outfit, and then it has like different like blades from the Philippines. It has like stuff from many years ago across many different countries. And it even has, I also looked this up online because I saw weapons and dinosaurs and thought, hey, that's exciting. But I looked it up and it got this great display, and I think you would really enjoy it. I don't know. I just have a feeling maybe you'll see a nice pirate sword.
Again, the pirate thing wasn't intentional. It was what they had on sale.
Okay, well,
But-
it's how I
But
remembered
hey,
you.
maybe it'll be a really cool pirate sword.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Great.
cool. And then I think they spend the day there and
Are you frozen? Is Sean frozen for anyone? No, they spent the day there and what?
so yeah, they spend the day at the museum and at the end go to the gift shop. And I think buy a fossil dinosaur and a replica sword
Aw,
to take home with them.
that's cute. She, while you're getting those things, I think also she gets like matching shirts for the two of them. Even if he doesn't like it, she's buying it for him anyway. Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Should we go set up a tree?
Yeah, let's.
Let's do it.
Okay. And they do. And
Head
they
to
do.
your home.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Yay, we did it!
That was so nice.
That was really nice.
Aw.
That was so sweet. And that's gonna be, it's just,
Yeah.
we're gonna destroy
Cool.
them.
So yeah, chat, as Gloria just hinted at, that's part 1. We have 2 more episodes to go. Next week, these same characters will continue their story. So come see as Dani and Eoan continue their relationship. And maybe things aren't perfect. But
No.
we'll see.
Janelle says in chat, you can't just say they do without telling us the color schemes of each side and themes.
Oh. Yeah, my side is perfectly lined up white lights with white snowflake ornaments on it.
Dani, on her side, has little tiny gingerbread houses that are decorated, and it's got like, she put like a really whimsical star at the top. The lights that she has are the colorful lights that twinkle, and like all the baubles on the tree, none of them match. They're all like wonderful, nice memories, and a couple of them are portraits of the cats that she looks over.
Yeah. Sean's worst nightmare as a tree. But hey,
My tree does not look like
that's
that at home. In this house, our tree is not as